kind of background noise. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe we'll find it together. You are quick on that draw, Norse. Finish setting up a couple little things and then we'll get going because I don't have a whole heck of a lot of time. I mean, I have the amount of time that I need, sort of. Let's see. I gotta set this up. Also, I think I finally have the right fonts installed. So that's good. All-star screen is going to continue to look more and more like the all-star screen. So that's a plus. Is that the right one? And what was the other font? Oh, I just installed it. See, eraser and yes, okay, where's DK Cool Crayon? Or at least it's not choices. Well, that's disappointing. I guess we'll just have to keep what we have for now. 1 second. 1 second. Fix the camera. Pretty myself up as much as physically possible. And then we'll get going. Alright, can't dawdle. Can't dawdle. Gotta get right to doing of things. Hello, folk. Fading out that music. La ba da ba do. I can go a little lower. I can go a little lower. Howdy, folk. Welcome. Good to see ya. I said I was gonna do it. I said it was pre-show level. Norse. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So, welcome. Welcome. I did say I was gonna do it. Oh. Found this new energy drink at the dollar store. Dollar Tree. Big Game Wild Cherry. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I gotta stop. In a couple weeks, I'll be off energy. But, for now, delicious. Alright, so, I said that I was going to do some Effity Nano this year, and by gum, that's what's going to happen. There it is. That 1667 a day goal that we so very rarely ever hit. But there it is. That's the aspiration. Oh, I think I'm realizing the audio is coming out of the monitor, which is weird. I mean, it's fine. So I don't even have to have that on because it's not working. But it makes it a little louder in the room. Whatever. Whatevs. Oh no, I'm gonna... the problem is, and it was a good problem, and this is me not getting to work yet, but my favorite, and it's a bad problem. It's a good problem and it's a bad problem. Anytime I have a favorite flavor, it gets discontinued. It's just the way of things. So this time, two of my favorite flavors, the Celsius Live Fit Fruit Punch and the Monster Ultra Rosa, both got discontinued kind of at the same time. And then they both wound up for $1 a piece at Grocery Outlet and Dollar Tree. So I bought a couple cases of each of those, and I'm just finishing those off. And when I'm done, I'm going to try to... I'm not going to try. I'm going to get off energy because I like the way I feel when I'm not fueled by 500 to 800 milligrams of caffeine a day. So... But in the meantime, I tried another one, and it's tasty. So. That and my coffee. Oh, looks like I've still got... Hold on, I've still got the key on. So my mug is invisible. Hold on. It's a green mug. That's why it was invisible. So I have a warm beverage and I have a cold beverage. So there'll be a storm brewing inside me. Alright, I've got shit to do. So I'm going to get to it. Let's get everything pulled up. And it took me a while to come up with what I think is going to be my idea. But I did some working on a walk this morning. And I think I came up with a fun, dumb, workable idea. Which is, I mean, I already had this. This one sentence I wrote like 2 days ago. And it was sort of, because too often when I write prose, it winds up being a little, not dark, but serious. So I often have to consciously try to say, no, we're going to do something fun and goofy. Because if I'm going to work on this for 30 days, I don't want to be grinding on something that I really don't want to be doing. So, the idea of a superhero whose power is positivity was where I started. And then some ideas started to roll in my head for something that I think I can work on for 30 days and or 50,000 words. We'll see. I think I've only accomplished the 50,000 like twice in the last 24 years that I've done this. Let's see. Where's my nano folder? Oh, that might be too much. Might be too much. Nanos. So yeah, they go all the way back. I didn't do one last year. The year before that, I did probably a couple words. Most of these were barely any words. This one I actually got 50,000 in 2020. And I don't remember hardly any of it. But, yeah, 50,000. Another superhero, except this was series of scenes in sort of a grounded superhero world, I think is what I was doing. So this goes all the way back to No Toys was my first. I don't know. It goes a long time. I have to reset up my Nano account. Alright. Yeah, and that's sort of what I was thinking too. Norse is it's a rough time right now. What were we saying? Frank Coffee. Yeah. I have tapered, but I think I'm just gonna hit a hard wall of headache. And then after a couple days, it feels okay. But cold turkey on the caffeine is headache town. But suffer through that for a couple days, and then you're right as rain. Alright. So, that's what I'm going to work on. And hi to anybody that might be here that doesn't know what's going on, but I don't think that's the thing. I think anybody that's here knows the things that happen here, because I think it's just Norse right now. But for those that might stumble upon this later, welcome. This is Office Hours. Hi, Jesse Jones, owner of Stay Alive Comedy Theater. Office Hours is where we get together and kind of work on our projects, do our things. This is too hype for this explanation. Hold on. That's better. We work on our projects, whatever they may be. Art, music, writing, whittling, whatever you got to do that you feel like you need specific focused time on. This is our productivity accountability workshop hangamajig. This is what we do in office hours. So I've got some projects, not just the nano writing, but I've got some theater stuff that I need to do. We're having a meeting this afternoon. There is, believe it or not, there is now a group that is kind of sort of trying to wrangle this space rather than me just trying to force it all on my own. So having another meeting today, discuss progress, plans, goals. So I want to do a little work getting ready for that, but I've got to do the nanoing because I said I was gonna. Yeah, it's hard to say. The view counts have been weird lately, but whatever. This is what we're doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm here specifically for me, and you know, for you. But this is what I have to do for myself. Well, let me point that a little more. You gotta see all of my nonsense in the background. All right. So yeah, that's what I've got going on. You grab your project. We organize this little get together, this little hang, this little productivity love fest through the use of the time-tested Pomodoro tomato timer. We work for 25 minutes, take ideally a 5-minute break, and then back to it. I want to do at least 4. With the amount of time that I have, I can do at least 4 blocks. I wanted 5. We'll see if I can do that, or if it's just going to be the 4. But that's my goal. So you set yourself a goal. Grab a project. Let's work on stuff. Gosh darn it. Yeah. I'm just going to get to it because I got shit to do. So thanks for joining me. Grab a project. Get some work done. Happy to have you here. Let's get to it. I do this because I need accountability. I have a hard time doing stuff on my own sometimes. So I have to be in front of this camera, in front of the theoretical entire world to hold myself accountable. So that's why Office Hours exists. And I may very well let this slip today if I wasn't going to hop on and do the work in front of the camera. So it's helping in its way. So let's get going. I'm starting the timer. Grab your project. Nano 2025 begins. Alright, so the idea, and actually, you know what? To make myself feel better, that's 7 words. We're so almost there. Alright, so I gotta write down some of the scraps of ideas that I had. So I like to have like an outline page or 2. So the base idea that I came up with was a world where the objects that you sent, I don't have to say it out loud. Okay, so yeah, the idea, I don't know if anybody remembers, I have to look them up. Old comic book, mail order toys? Yeah, I guess toys is... So, like, kind of that page, but less old. More like the Sea Monkeys. Oh, Sea Monkeys. Shit, yeah. So it's basically going to be all the ads in comic books. Okay, okay, this is working. This is working. It's churning juices. Okay. This was also sort of from the idea of trying to do a young adult sort of novelty sort of thing. I've been listening recently because I ran out of other things, at least the other things that I'd been listening to, and avoiding doing work that I need to do, like listen to the episodes of the Stab Show and edit those. I've been listening to Good Hang with Amy Poehler, and was Catherine Hahn? I think that's yes. That was one of the episodes that I listened to recently. And she talked about how she had been writing a series of hold on, I'm scrolling to make sure that I said the right person. Yeah, Catherine Hahn has been writing a series of young adult novels. And that got me to thinking about that. This is feeling like it could be screenplay-y as it's been rolling around in my head. But I really like the idea, so that's what I'm leaning towards right now. Okay, so yeah. So basically, I'm researching now. Sea monkeys, absolutely. But I want to go through all of these sorts of things. The X-ray specs and all that sort of stuff. Comic book, mail order pages. Okay. So I think this is what I'm doing. This wasn't necessarily what I was planning on doing with this first block, but I think it's what I'm going to do. So I need to, there we go. So yeah, oh, love this. Love this. They practical joke things or stuff like that, like Atlas muscle building thing. Cool. Cool. Lack the spirit, belief, inner childlike, wonder and magic, I guess. So those that still believe in that sort of magic can wield the items. Alright, so now I do like this idea. It's unfolding a little bit more. I'm feeling it a little bit more. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Already 131 words. Look at that. We're crushing. I mean, that's almost a tenth of our goal. I need to be working faster and harder, I know. All right. So, I am just going to literally... I think I'm going to save these. To use for reference, but I'm also going to write them down. What the heck? These are cool. So, Moneymaker, Everlight Candles, okay. Sneezing powder. Magic Brain Calculator, I'm gonna have to look into that. But a world where all of this is real. X-ray specs, exploding pen, disappearing ink, obviously. Ah! Um... 84 card tricks. Stink loads. Ugh, I don't know about that. Well, everything's on the table. 84 card tricks. Stink loads. So like, stink bombs. Colorful magic rocks. Joy buzzer. Magic soap powder. Magic soap powder. Walkomatic. Yeah, let's see what that is. And these, the monsters, those can definitely be fun. Oh, did my delivery arrive? Ziggy, play notification. Yeah. Yay, my smart plug's here. Alright, 7-foot monster, 7-foot skeleton. Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep going through all of these for this first block. Obviously, X-ray specs. Are there others on this guy's page? Ooh. Hypnocoin. World's deadliest fighting secrets. I think I need to bookmark this. atomic mini pistol. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this for reference. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? I think this is more parody. Let's see. Oh, throw your voice. Skinhead wig, boomerang. Okay. Smoke bomb, boomerang. Secret book safe. Got the monsters again, moneymaker again, joy buzzers, skinhead wig. I like the idea of surprise package, throw your voice. Karate. Trick baseball, onion gum. Anything else? Did I already save this? Yeah, okay. More research, go! Okay, smoke cloud, secret book safe, silent dog whistle. Yes, muscles of steel. This is what we're looking for. Okay. Joy buzzer, X-ray specs. World's ugliest hands? Foaming sugar? Sure. This is the research block. Authentic Superman costume. Monster Ghost. Phony cast. Kung Fu Karate. Onion gum. Throw your voice. Secret spy scope. Okay. We're getting down to it. I want to use the real ones, and then I'm going to throw some like made up ones in there. But I want to start from a real place. We got sea monkeys. Anybody over there? Anybody say anything? No? Just us still? Okay, that's fine. Again. Parody. Hypnocoin. Have we already gotten to the jet rocket spaceship? Sure. Play guitar in 7 days. Okay, Hypnocoin. America's most amusing pet, squirrel monkey. Play guitar in 7 days, Venus flytrap. Okay, I'll save this one too, why not? Just seeing what all was at this. These still aren't the pages that I remember from my comics. It's a little closer. Giant balloon. Ventriloquist dummy. Deluxe revolving police style warning light. I like it. Okay. Oh yeah, the giant solar UFO. Remember that. Giant solar UFO. Giant balloon. Big Bang Fun snaps. Perfect posture brace, yes. Bang. Fun snaps. Perfect posture brace. Yes. I'm looking for, because the Hercules wristband could be. I'm looking for. The idea started with like a friendship bracelet. That was sort of the source of the be nice power. I don't know if that was ever a thing in these sorts of things, though. So I'm just trying to reverse engineer the first part of the idea that I had. See if I can find an ad with that. What's that? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to be all around He-Man. Yeah, or... Oh, be taller. Okay. Hypnocoins, Kung Fu, yeah. Oh yeah, sell grit. Hell yeah. This is what I'm looking for. X-ray specs. Turn your hands into explosive defense mechanism. Ooh, could even use stuff like, yeah, what's the shit, I forgot the record club. Columbia House. We can use all these ideas. Oh shit. We're almost done with the first block. I'm just looking for, like... I'll have to maybe actively search. Let's see if there was anything. Ooh, snap bracelets. But I need to find something attached to the idea. I mean, it can just be made up. It doesn't have to be exactly, but I want it to start from that basis. I just don't think there was ever a real, like, friendship bracelet thing that you could get. So I want to find something.
Okay, terrific.
All right. All right. Oh, maybe it came in a surprise package. Maybe that's how I can work around it. Maybe it came in one of the surprise packages. That's how I could work around it. Or a Cracker Jack ID bracelet. It's closer. Still need to find the direct connection that I'm looking for. Let me look at that Cracker Jack ad again. Maybe there's something in there. I can make something work there. I can make something work there. Okay, well, a research block. Good job, us. All right. Oh, still good. So yes, kind of cheating, but gotta start somewhere. And I'll take it anywhere I can get it. 277. Fuck yeah. Because I hardly ever have any words on day one. So I'm going to just be good with this. Alright. I did want to alternate between writing blocks. I mean, it's just me taking notes, so it doesn't super count, but gotta start anywhere. So we've got an agenda for the meeting, but I also have pages of other stuff that I kind of want to add. So, if I remember, I can find the two files. I was going to do this by hand, that's why I printed them. But that doesn't make for a very good presentation while streaming. So, I'll go through the files on the drive. But I wanted to come up with some other stuff that I can maybe present this afternoon. Hey, Andrew. I don't know if you're still over there, but Andrew Schwartz subscribed to YouTube after we started, so hi. Good to see you. Hopefully you're still there. Yeah. So, yeah. I have to allow myself a break. Remember to take your break. We're probably over 5 minutes at this point anyway, but we have to take a break. So yeah, the point of the stab team, it's not really like a board or anything. It's just a team of people that I trust and that have expressed interest in trying to help around the place. Is to try and put some weight behind wanting to actively make changes and progress. Oh, that delivery. Hold on, I gotta go get that delivery. It's at the door. Forgot. And this wasn't in today's delivery, but I thought you would like to know, Norse. I got this, an Elgato Cam Link, to try and upgrade my capture card to hopefully find a solution. I tried a different capture card last Saturday, still did not solve the problem, so I looked up the best capture card to potentially fix this situation. The best was Mac only. I can't remember, but this was listed as a potential solution as well. So, what up, troller? So, I'm hoping this will solve the problem. It's still only an issue when it's streaming. When it's offline, when it's just there at rest, it's not an issue. It's only an issue once the streaming begins. So, this was the number 2 option for solving my problem. So, hopefully it'll fix it. Otherwise, I need to really dig into the settings. It's possible that camera settings and the stream settings aren't matching, and that's why there's that flicker. So that's also a thing. What did I get for today? I almost forgot. Let's see. But this was the top recommendation. Got another one of these. Another smart plug for outside for my patio. And, oh yeah, scoop coater for, I'm going to be getting into my own screen printing soon. I have almost all the supplies I need. I haven't, but at the same time, it seems to be a universal issue. Norse, when I've searched to try and fix this problem, that's the thing, is it only happens when it's streaming. So it seems to be an OBS and Blackmagic thing. So we'll see. We shall see if this gets us closer, or if I just bought a slightly nicer $100 capture card. We'll see. All right. Should probably get back into the doing. This hour I did, or this block, I did say I wanted to focus on the meeting that we're going to have. At this rate, I don't know if I've got time for more than 3, I don't know. Yeah. I can't remember what the best solution they said was, but it was you could only connect it via Lightning. So it sounded like it was a Mac fix. But this was the number 2. Give that a try too. That is worth a try. Okay, let's jump into the next block, shall we? Shalln't we? Shallot we? I don't know why I do that. But I do. It's the thing I do, and you've all grown to love it. I know. I know, I'm adorable. I know. Alright. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I should do that then. I should update that when I get in. See if I can do that. I mean, if nothing else, if it updates the drivers or... Nah, I don't know. Or the firmware or something. I don't know. Alright, let's get back into it, though. I am going to go over our agenda and my other to-do files and see if there's anything I want to add. So, let's do it. Why are you doing that? Okay. Let's start the timer. Grab your project. Get back to work. Well, then I am going to download that when I get in. So at this point, we're going to 2:30, or I should probably wrap up between 2:30 and 3. Because there's some setup I want to do at the theater as well. So, alright. Let's get back to it. Grab your project. Let's do the thing. You know what? I haven't checked to see how this sounds. Let's do a quick QC. See what we got here. Alright. And now we've got the new track coming on, and this is me speaking. So how does that mix work? That seems quality. All right. Let's get back to it. Grab your project. I'm jumping back in. Let's do the things. Timer resume. All right, so preparing for this afternoon's meeting. We've got the agenda. And we've got... Where are the files that shouldn't they be here? The theater and show plans of action? That sounds right. And Jesse to do? Was that the other one? Seems like I just opened them, so probably. Or was there something else? The March 2023 grand to-do list? Probably. That's probably one of them. Let's see. That looks like the March 2023 grand to-do list. And that is the theater and show plans of action. Okay. Alright, so I just want to comb through these, see if there's anything else that I'd like to add to our agenda. All sorts of stuff. Okay. I have so many lists. So, clips. I think we already talked about that. Well, we have talked about it. I know for me, clipping shows for promotion. So many exclamation points. Classes, we're going to talk about classes. Yes. Tubers. Make Stabby weekly promo reels. Patreon, god damn it. I don't know if we have time for Patreon right now, but merch. New hoodies and shirts on their way. Ask Jeff for more keychains. Milk. Buttons. Okay. Flyers. Need to finalize flyer designs. Okay. Neighborhood flyers. School flyers, class flyers. Okay. I need to figure out another bot option because with the Stream Elements bot, I can only have so many lines for lurk commands. I don't know why, but I want to have more. So I need to figure out why that's not working. Social media, gotta figure that out. I have plans for that. Tubers. What other things are important? I want to talk with someone. My virtual set show. Particularly Nick. Assuming Nick is coming out. I'm not sure Nick's status. So we'll see. Yeah, that's gonna make money. Oh, lordy, lordy. Okay. I want to make a more robust stream bot, but that feels like that would be a lot of work. Yes. Print Safari. That's where we got them before, apparently. Record tuber clips. Okay. Well. Okay, we have a roster of tubers that we can use as well. I would like blueprints for remodel, expansion of theater, patio, I can mess with that. Gotta work on that. Gosh darn it. I gotta trim some nose hairs, it feels like. Gotta work on the silk screening. I have most of my materials at this point. I just have to get over my fear of fucking shit up. That's my main hang up. I don't want to mess it up because I'm too poor to buy more materials. Well, tough shit. Ba, 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 ba. Advertising. Physical projects, yeah, they wanted to... Well, the main physical project is the facade. Wash, fill, paint, light. But I have an enormous list of physical projects. Maybe I should bring that putty in and just fill those cracks that have been bothering me forever. Maybe I should do a lot of things. Fill cracks by door. Bar on merch wall. Okay. Well, more slides. Didn't I write those? Yeah, we got the stab wiki. I should work on that. I mean, I made those. Maybe I should make the graphics for them now. And these were just show ideas. The rest of it is not. Okay, so then the grand to-do list. Band show stuff, theater stuff. Develop new shows, yeah. That's a big thing. Okay. Okay. Already asked people to clip their shows, and they have not, so I guess I have to ask again. I have to just bite the bullet and get the backlog done. I would really like that to be up to date for more than a week. You gonna hop up in your perch? really like the idea of the Streaming Comedy Network. I'm not sure if any of those streams still exist. Classes we're working on. Sucks that MeTime's back at the spot now, so we can't have it back. Hey, stop knocking things over. Ay ay ay. She just lives to knock things off of things. Okay. New emotes. Yes, yes. Went through all these things. Yes, 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 yes. I'd really like to upgrade the marquee. Okay. Okay. Well, that's largely what I'm working on. I've got 9 minutes left. Well, I can do some calendaring. Need somebody for 11:28, and I need somebody for 12:19. But then I'm good through the new year, so that'll be nice. Calendaring. That's largely done. That's nice. What I want to do is some nice new calendar and promotional entries for the new year. I want to upgrade those. So let's do that. Let's say let's see what I could do for the Stab Show. But I can't really do that until I also need to promote Arena and Duel. Oh, there's so many things. I mean, I can just change the name of the link once the old event is done. Let's take a look. It doesn't have to be live. I want to see what other options I have for snazzing up these pages. So I don't even know what the old video is. So I would like some of our promo slides. Seems like I should have those to use as other images to give people an idea of what the fuck the show is, because so many people that come to the show have zero idea. Though, you know, they could educate themselves. So, I know I have the promo. Sorry, you can't see that, but I'm just going to add the pre-show slides to the new page. So I've got the batten. And batten. Where's the new banner that I made? I don't know that you can see what I'm doing. Can you? No, because I have an open window open. So you can't see that. So I will try and get done with that as quickly as possible. Where is that new banner? Gosh darn it. Well, let's go with ones that we have. Apparently I can only do one of those at a time. Where is the newer banner that I made? The 12 years, 450 episodes. The new banner that is already old. Where might that have landed? Might just be in the Gen Pop folder. I tried to organize most of it. Apparently I still missed some stuff. Come on. Why are there still squares here? I cleaned all this up last week. That's crazy. Why is all this stuff there? Huh. Apparently I did not clean it up as well as I had thought I did. Might as well just add more images. I imagine that'll help. I don't know how, but I'm imagining that it will. Where? Oh, maybe it's in... Gosh darn it. Where is the... not window posters. Ah, I made
Okay,
it.
terrific.
like I need to stop. Where the heck fire is the banner I'm looking for? Let's see if I can find that before I stop. I don't think I can. Oh wait, there it is! That's what I was looking for. I feel like I don't need that one then if I'm gonna have, yeah. And then as far as like videos, we've got some clips that maybe we could use. Just trying to see if there's ways that I can snazz up our promos. Oh yeah, and then I had... Yeah, I was already working on this. Making lineup lineup sections. I'll do more of that. That's stuff I can do at work. Alright, we're just gonna save this for now. We'll continue building it later. Alright. Oh. Okay, well. Then we'll see if I can grab the all-purpose catch-all file. Remember to take this back out there. Oh, 1:30 already, huh? Well, we've got at least 2 more blocks in us. See if I can get up to half of my daily word count. ATEM production switchers. Click on the operating system. Okay, I will try to remember that. Hopefully you guys are getting some work done and not just researching work for me. I appreciate the hell out of it, but make sure you're being productive as well. So between this, I also got a new shorter HDMI cable that will go from the switcher to this capture card, so hopefully that will also help. So I'm doing my best to solve that issue. Once that's solved, I will feel real good about the quality of our product. Then I can focus on other things. But that is something that I've been specifically focusing on. I really, really, really want that to just be done. I will switch back to my old capture cards if I have to. That's the weird thing. I have an old capture card. That's what the quality of the video has looked like for the last 5 years, 4 years. And it's fine, but the quality isn't the same level, but it never had a glitch problem. So I don't fucking understand why. So that shows that a different capture card can work. So hopefully this will solve that problem, and it's just the other capture cards that I've been, or the other capture card and the direct USB out just don't work. But that's the thing. For years, it has been going to a different capture card, and it has been working. It just didn't have that same crisp quality. So me trying to get the better quality has led us to this glitch problem. So, I don't know why the differences between those capture cards has made such a fucking difference, and why some work properly and some have a glitch involved, I don't understand. But if this doesn't work, I just go back to the old capture card. Then we're at a lower video quality, which is not what I want, but I'd rather have that than glitches in the meantime. I mean, it's just a one input. It's just a straight HDMI into USB. So it's going to take the same HDMI out from the switcher that has always been the thing. There is, of course, the option of taking all the cameras in individually, but that has its own issues. I do have more than one camera, but they all go into the mini switcher and then go out through the HDMI. So it's 3 cameras going into it with one program out. That again has been going to an old capture card that has been working. So it hasn't been an issue until I tried to make it better, which always the case. Alright. Yeah, we have 3 cameras. They all go into this switcher that then goes out to a capture card. Alright. Since I do only have so much capacity, I'm going to try and jump back in. Well, I don't know how that could be the case, since it worked with a different capture card. And it went in without a glitch. So it just seems like it's a compatibility issue between the card, the switcher, and OBS. It worked to the quality that it was working before. The same switcher into a different capture card, into the old card. I can give you the link to the old card that I had been using. Ugh, I guess I won't. I'm not gonna go through this shit. Oh, Norse. Look at me. For the last 4 years, we have been going into one particular capture card. You can see the video quality that provided up to like 3 weeks ago when I started this process. It's fine, it's just not as crisp as the direct USB out or the other capture card that I tried last week. But the trade-off there is that both of those were glitchy, and the old one, even at what seems like a slightly lower video quality, at least wasn't glitchy. That is where we stand. That has been the issues. I just have said the word capture card 70 times in the last half hour, so I'm ready to move on. I appreciate the help. I super do. But I feel like I've run in circles a bunch, just trying to get a direct message through. So it's probably on me that I'm not getting it directly through the way that I think I am. No, you're not asking the same question over and over again. It's just the information somehow isn't getting adequately through, and that's probably a me problem. But well, and that's what I'm saying is it doesn't feel like it's their problem because it has worked without glitch through a different card. So the problem is the communication between the switcher, the various different cards, and OBS. There's just something lost in that chain, and the only variable in that equation has been the capture cards. So that is what seems to be the weak link in the chain. So, yeah, that's what it seems to me. That doesn't mean I know. I don't know shit. So, but based on the trial and error that we've gone through over the last couple weeks, that's where it leads me. But I could also be wrong, because I haven't tried hard enough to do another troubleshooting step, which is supposedly making sure that all of the settings coming out of the camera match the settings in OBS, which might also be a hiccup. So that's also a potential thing. Yeah, so hopefully all of this is just resolved by getting a nice name brand fancy pants. Hopefully. But I appreciate all the troubleshooting help that you've been looking up on your end. It's just been frustrating. Because in theory there's no reason this shouldn't work, because it has worked. And so better equipment shouldn't be the problem. But so far it has been. So that's just annoying. So it's not that I'm annoyed with your attempt at helping. It's just that I'm annoyed with the fucking problem that shouldn't exist. And that's always the problem with technology, is, oh, this should just be easy and should solve this issue, and it should be a vast improvement, and then it just introduces a new problem. It's so frustrating. But you're an IT guy, so you understand that. So, yeah, hopefully, and I'm not going to know unless I attempt to stream, but I'm not going to know until we go live whether or not this fixes the problem. So, yeah, which makes sense, except I could plug it back into the old card, and I know it would work without issue, just at a different quality. It's been infuriating. The process has been infuriating, but that's where we are, and hopefully that's why I got this. Hopefully that'll solve the problem. It was on the top of the list of this will solve the problem, maybe. So hopefully it will. All right, let's see if I can mash out a couple hundo words. That'd be nice. So I had some ideas. I think I found the workaround in the idea of using this friendship bracelet thing as the totem for the friendship power or the niceness. Something else that works for the power of nice as the artifact here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I found exactly what I was looking for. But let's get back to... I like the idea of the surprise package could be the workaround for that. But let's get back to just these pages and see if there was anything else that I missed. I don't want to do too much more research. I'd like to actually write some stuff as well. I can get back to the research when I need more ideas for stuff to interject later. But we gotta start with the characters and the story and the general trajectory of this thing. So I have ideas on that. So I should get going. I should get back to it. Yeah. I wasn't quite starting. I was talking about what I was going to aim for. It looks like, yeah, at this point we got 2 more blocks. Just with the amount of time that I've got left here. And what I need to do before I head over to the theater. So 2 more. Let's see if we can get into 4 digits. Can I get into 4 digits of words? I don't know. 723 is a lot to ask in 25 minutes without really knowing what I'm shooting for. But we'll see. Then I'll try and set aside some time later in the day, evening, see if I can't actually get a 1667 or more to start day 1 of Nano. That's unprecedented. Alright, grab your projects. Let's get back to work. Here we go, timer on. Nose down. Okay, so let's close these things. Not going to work on those anymore. Okay, so the basic idea. The sad kid. I don't know about sad kid, but we're going to pull a lot from personal experience, I think. And middle school seems to be the worst time. So I think it's going to be middle schooler. I need to figure out a name. Oh, I'm going to lose a lot of time trying to figure out a name. That's always difficult. So let's skip that for now. No. At least a placeholder name. I want something interesting, something different. Preferably not a name that I know anybody. Like, what are kids' names right now? How about I do some research again? Popular boys' names. 2012. Oh, you and your fucking cookies, go away. Liam, Ethan, Aiden? I think I'd actually thought Aiden before. Mason, Lucas or Jacob, I could see. Ben, Elijah, no Matt, no Dylan, no Connor, no Braden. Landon, go fuck yourself. that seems a little harsh. Nathan? Cameron? I know too many Camerons. Eli? No. Aiden had come to mind before, and then it's the number 1 on this list, so... Feels like I gotta go Aiden. Somehow that was in my mind. So, alright, we're gonna go Aiden. Alright. Okay. Sure, why not start there? Okay. Okay. That's something. They're always named after fucking local politicians or some shit. Where did I go? Where did I go? Did I go to Wilsey Wood? Was that? Where the fuck did I go for junior high? I think that's right. So Delano. Is that how you spell it? For some reason I want to go with a Delano as a first name. Delano G. Vanguard? Why not? When do we start middle school? It was like 13? 12? 13? Kindergarten's 5. First grade 6. Second grade 7. Third grade 8. Fourth grade 9. Fifth grade 10. Sixth grade 11. So 12? 12? Then 14 freshman in high school. 14, 15, 16. Kinda, yeah. Alright. I'm just trying to remember all this shit. Fourth is a... Okay. You know what? Let's just pull all the way from experience. Why not? Why not pour an uncomfortable amount of me into this? Into Aiden here. Yes, population was what I meant. Okay. This is fine. This is a start. This is something. What are we up to? Alright. See if we can find another 300 words in 8 minutes. Probably not. I've got notes that I don't want to lose. Okay. Or something else that is the totem of the nice powers that he'll start with at a yard sale. So on a sign, writing his had a name for my fake Pokemon. What was it gonna be? It was, I don't think that was what I had, but Battle Monsters cards. I think that's dumb, and I had a better name for it, but that's what we're gonna go for right now. Yeah. Oop. Okay. Yard sale is actually what are we gonna name him? Gus? No, I don't want to go with Gus. How about popular names? Let's say, what do you know? The fuck are you doing? Wow, those are some boring ass names. Oh, give me something. Dennis? Phil? How can you have Philip on here twice? Oh, the validity of your list has just been shot to hell. I don't want to go with Dennis or Randy or Derek. Boring, 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 boring. Hey, there I am. In 78, I was the 51st most popular name. What do you know? I'll take it. Ken? No. I don't want to go with Paul either. Or Scott. Josh, Daniel. How about... Not much of a change. Charles? Keep coming back to Mark. Oh, hey, I was up to 37th in 81. Let's go Mark. I don't like that. Maybe we'll come back to change it later, but that's what I've got.
Okay, terrific.
All right. Okay. Gonna start there. We slowed down at the end while I was name hunting. 857. All right, halfway. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. All right. I do want to do another block. What the hell time is it? 2:08 A. Well, I wanted to try and be productive. At the same time, we have been going 2 hours. And I do have stuff I need to do. I want to do another block, but I kind of want to run away. Knowing all the things I have to do around here and around there. Well, let me tinkle and I'll decide. I think right now I'm too anxious knowing all the stuff that I need to do that I don't know that I can focus fully right here. So I think I'm gonna run. I think I'm gonna call it. This was just a trying to get myself off the starting line accountability pop in anyway. So I think I'm going to be okay with running for now after that amount of work. So yeah, I have so much that I have to do today. So I think I'm gonna run away. But we got started. You know what? Before I run, this will be sort of off the clock, but still a part of what I need to do. Let's go to the NaNoWriMo site. Oh no. What the? What? 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 What the butts? Oh. Well, biscuits. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that's butts. I didn't realize. Well, that's not cool. Well, heckfire. That's disappointing. Huh. Well, now I don't know. I don't even know. Well, biscuits. What sort of financial issues? That's what happens when you grow beyond what you should be, I guess. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm not doing that. Huh. Well, I mean, I'm still doing it. Maybe I'll see if there, you know what? Let's see if there's people out there. We got... Oh, but that's like French or something. Well, biscuits. I'm doing something that doesn't exist anymore. Heck. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna do it, but that's disappointing. I think I had done it pretty much almost all 25 years. I want to say. Actually, yeah. Maybe 23, 24. And then I missed a couple in those 23, 24. Well, that's disappointing. Sorry to see that. Well, it's kind of a downer to end on. No. It's positive because we're continuing the spirit. I'll definitely be tagging NaNoWriMo or including it in the stream title in the future office hours that we'll be dedicating to the project. But yeah, that's unfortunate. That's disappointing. I mean, I guess all good things. But surprising. That's the thing. You take things for granted. You take for granted that things will continue forever. And they won't. They won't. You won't. We won't. None of us will. Nothing will. That, again, maybe not the best sentiment to end our time together on, but it's the harsh reality of this fleshy cruise that we're on. Oh no, that's what I'm doing, Norse. It was just I was going to go to the site and reactivate my account and get all that sort of set. Now I have to find all of my. I only have like 2. And I know I ordered a hoodie like forever ago that I never got. I don't know. But I think I only have 2 like congratulations success groups of like your rewards for having finished a full 50. So I gotta hunt those down and wear those badges proudly. Yeah. Huh. That's unfortunate. Well, sorry to end on that note, but yeah. I'm gonna take off. I have stuff I have to do. Again, I was planning on going until 3, but I'm feeling the pressure of that maybe not being enough time to accomplish between finishing and heading off to set up for the meeting this afternoon, and then shows this evening, because we're basically going to roll straight from the meeting into the shows, so I kind of need to be double ready. So, I think I need a little bit more time, so we're going to call it here. Thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you again tonight. Oh, so much good tonight. It's the best night of improv in town. You know what? I'm going to call it the best night of improv online. Period. Streamed every month. It's first Saturdays at Stab. It's placeholder, regular exclusive blend, and Shark Sparksley. So much good. You should check it out. And tell, I don't know, 20 or 30 friends. Thank you, Norse. Thanks again. I'm gonna try out all the things that we've been talking about. I'm gonna try and remember to get the new update from what's Mahoozits? I'm trying to scroll back up and be reminded. From ATEM, from Blackmagic. So I go to I can't remember. I want to try to make sure I get your instructions. Switchers, then operating system and software update 10.1. Okay. I will try to remember that. Alright. Cool. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I really do. I hope you got some work out of it. I will see you guys back here in a couple hours. Yeah. Have a good rest of your Saturday. See you tonight.